We make them, and look, Bartholomew found this on the floor in the stables where we keep the reindeers. And look, he turned it into a keychain. And look, what does that say?
North.
Oh, right here. This is an important key. You know what this is for? That's to get into the toy shop.
Oh.
He knows how to speak French.
Oh, très bien. This is the important keys. You know what this one's for? It's for the pantry where I keep all the cookies, because the elves like them too. I gotta keep them. Oh, yeah.
I was wishing for Daddy to have Santa Claus come back.
Oh, yeah, because I missed you last
See
year.
this one? This is the one that gets into. Mrs. Claus loves this key here, because this key here, every chimney has a little crack at the very top, and I just put it in here in the quarter, and it opens it up like a great big, well, I don't know, slide, and I come sliding down. I don't get dirty, no ashes and soot anymore. Now those are important keys, but I'll show you the most important key.
Oh, Daddy didn't
We haven't even got close to that yet. Oh, wait, what? Oh, look.
Oh. Wow.
That book's in a lot of miles.
Oh, now this is the key.
What do we got?
Go sit down.
That's the key that gets me into all the houses that don't have chimneys.
Yeah, ours is a fake one.
Those are the old toys. You know, what's that? It's my favorite.
Gingerbread.
Love it. Love gingerbread.
Well, Mommy made me a gingerbread house.
Right.
She is the worstest one at making them, she said.
Very good. You're right.
Oh, as long as she tries. And look, we used to fill our stockings up with things like apples and all that. But look here. Look at this. I want to show you something. One of my favorites last year. So I was holding this up here, and there was a bunch of little children. I went, it was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even and the little girl said, rat. I said, no, it's smaller, it's a mouse. And look at that, the stockings were hung by the chimney with care, and hoped that old Santa Claus would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums danced in there. You know what? They're dreaming. You dream? Oh, yeah. Now look at this. You love this one. Ma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter, and way to the window I flew in a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Right there.
That doesn't look like Santa Claus.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster to midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a tiny little sleigh and 8 reindeer. Oh, who's that? That's me. With a little driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, as coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall.
What about
now
Rudolph?
dash away, dash away, dash away. Oh, well, take a look. There's no fog. We only use him on foggy nights.
Not foggy night today.
No, well, I brought him tonight. You know why I bring him down here? He's got a girlfriend at Marineland.
Hey, you're probably starved. There. Oh, do you think you did?
Her name's Beatrice.
Oh.
I don't know if we saw Beatrice. Do you know?
Could have. Now look here. As the leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, they mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and old Santa Claus.
Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to give me Santa Blue Bunny.
Oh, that must just twigged, eh? And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney old Santa came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. That's been taken care of. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard in his chin was as white as the...
Snow.
You've read this. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, and turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to a sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he flew out of sight,
That's for Christmas, teddy bear.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. I love that story, Mrs. Claus.
Me
always, yeah.
too.
Now I want to talk to you. Okay, I want to put this in here. Do you want to hold that for me, young lady? Oh, jeez. Just put that in there. No.
Young lady.
Oh, boy. Now, you've been good. Yeah. Do you have a tiara that you wear in your head up here? If you like. Okay. Well, and early on Christmas Eve. Okay, that's important. Do you like cookies? What's your favorite cookie?
Gingerbread.
Me too. Could you leave me a couple right on the table there, okay? With maybe white, no chocolate milk this year. Mrs. Claus is worried about cholesterol. She wanted me to drink skim milk, and I said that's like white water. So I'll take 1 or 2% milk. Yeah. Could you do me a big favor though? Put them out in the, did they leave a mess last year?
Yes.
Oh yes.
They were good last year?
I don't know. I saw some.
Spoke to them.
Oh, because I talked to them
before,
last
yeah.
year.
It was a
If
big
they messed
mess.
up again, I tell you.
There were carrots in the gutter.
Well, as long as they're in the, not in the porch. I was worried about other things on the porch. Be good. Now, could you hold that open for me? I've got a candy cane in here. Mrs. Claus sent down special. Oh, you've been doing it since last night. How old are you now?
9.5.
So you're grade 4 now?
Yeah.
Now, where do you go to school?
William Brown.
That's right, I flew over that. That's in Waynfleet out there along. Oh, now, how was your progress report?
We did.
Oh, good boy. And you like electronics, don't you? Yeah. Now, what do you want for Christmas? Whisper.
Oh, thank you.
Like building things? You know, a lot of Legos. You know, I tell the elves all the time, pick up the Legos. It's like when I'm walking around in my bare feet and you step on them, it's like stepping on a shard of ice. So if you've got Legos, you pick them up. Now,
What do you think you want for Christmas, Lucas? Don't be Ralphie.
I
Take
thought you wanted a computer. If Santa was here, wouldn't be shy.
Yeah, I'd be telling him what I
You wouldn't believe how many children have asked me for, iPods and these touch things.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I can tell you something you wouldn't believe. Santa's never emailed. I've never even turned a computer on. That's why Mrs. Claus is there. She takes care of all that.
Wonder what? Well, last year when you came, Jakey and Jordy were here, but Jordy got to college.
Oh,
Yeah.
But Jakey is here. Right, Jakey?
Okay.
Yeah, Jake's
I didn't
here.
mean to scare you when I was just checking to see if Rudolph would go. He was out there. He jumped, didn't
Well, it
he?
scared me because I went in the window and I saw my own reflection with the red.
Yeah, it scared me. I was getting ready my report, and I was just looking on the window. And I was tap tap. I'm like,
Now. Now, did you want a group show? Where's Dan?
Peter Craig is came to our house!
Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I know. I'm just. I said others in the school.
They want it! I wished for him!
Yeah? And he came?
Yeah!
Ha ha ha!